The Brian Beatty Real Estate Show continues on Charleston's Big Talker, 1250 WTMA.
Welcome back, Charleston, to the last few minutes of the Brian Beatty Real Estate Show here on the Big Talker, 1250 WTMA and WTMA.com. Remember to check out my website, listingsincharleston.com, for more information on myself and my team. And I've also given away 2 free things here on this show. Text the word GUIDE to 843-345-1273. Again, text the word GUIDE to 843-345-1273 to get a list of 90 things to do to sell your home for top dollar in any market. And text the word FSBO, F-S-B-O, if you want a copy of how to sell your home on your own and save a commission. That's text FSBO, F-S-B-O, to 843-345-1273. That's my cell. Make sure to include your email so I can actually send you something, and I'll send that right over. So last question, because this is the question show, and I think I'm going to incorporate more questions asked of the audience into my shows moving forward, because this has been fun. We're having fun, right? Awesome. So Carl B. in Charleston asks, and I'm going to finish on this, is there a bubble in Charleston that you see bursting anytime soon? Reading a lot of news about the real estate market. Is it up? Is it down? You know, it seems it goes back and forth. How do you make sense of all of this? Would love to know your thoughts. Great question, Carl. You are not alone, man. There are so many people out there, real estate agents included, that could not tell you to save their life what's going on in the real estate market right now because they just don't know. They can't make sense out of it. Let me tell you this, though. Here's what usually happens this time of year. If you look back over the past 5 years, March has been when we've had the most new listings hit the market, the most showings per listing, and the most homes go under contract. So in March, you've got the most new listings, the most showings per listing, and the highest number of homes that go under contract. It's a busy month. Then in May, for the past 5 years, has been the lowest days on market, which just signifies the fact that when they sold, when they went under contract in March and then closed in May, they sold quickly. And then June is when we've had the most closings for the past 5 years. So we are right smack dab in the middle of the hot season for listing and selling your house. And what's been interesting to watch this year is the number of new listings that hit the market compared to the number of listings that hit the market last year. Like, as an example, I was talking to somebody, a few folks, frankly, in Mount Pleasant, where I have some listings, and we were looking at the new listings. New listings in March of last year were about 300. There were about 300 properties that hit the market in Mount Pleasant last year in March. So far this year, we're already at 200, a little over 200, and we're about halfway through the month. So it's very obvious and potential for us to have 400 or more listings hit the market. That's a huge increase from this time last year. So it begs the question, do we have the demand to absorb that additional inventory? You know, inventory has been going down for years and years and years. So it's okay that we might have more listings hit the market than we have in previous months, because at some point our market has to balance. It's not like the inventory is going to shrink to zero. What I think is happening right now is that we're hitting the bottom, or we're at the bottom in many areas of Charleston. It's just that the data isn't showing up yet. You know, you have to realize that there's a lag in data in real estate. If I list a house right now, I'm going to look at everything that sold 6 months ago, up to 6 months ago. If I choose a comp for your house that sold 6 months ago, and it took 6 months for that comp to sell, well, now we're back 12 months. And if when that property listed, they were looking at comps from 6 months ago, you almost have 18 months of a lag in data from price to price. Yet it seems like they're connected, like they're one and the same, and they're not. And so if you want more information on what's going on in your specific area, here's what I have to say. It's going to be different location to location, price range to price range, area to area in Charleston, all throughout it. So if you want to know what's going on in your neck of the woods, you want to know how much your home is worth, how much it could sell for, and how long it will take, and how we can help you with that, give me a call, 843-345-1273. Again, that's 345-1273. Or go to Listings in Charleston or listingsincharleston.com. That's listingsincharleston.com. And thanks for listening to the Brian Beatty Real Estate Show on the Big Talker 1250 WTMA.
Join us for another edition of the Brian Beatty Real Estate Show next Saturday morning at 9 and Sunday morning at 10.